The weakest parts of yourself can be the strongest parts of yourself in reality. I want to tell you a story how I realized that my softness was like one of my strongest traits in my personality. I always thought that if you want to build a business, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to build something big, you should be like this really serious, grinding guy, every day 100% hard work, all this bullshit. But I realized that everybody is unique. The life experience is unique. The personality is unique. And I want you to tell a story how I escaped the crisis in the Russian market in the beginning of this year. For people who doesn't know, I'm from Russia. I'm 20 years old, and I'm building my online business, selling digital products for like a little more than 2 years right now, and now I'm learning English and recording videos, just like discipline shit, to build some audience here and learn your language. So yes. So in 2025, averagely per month, I was making 15K a month. In my prime, I made in July of 2025, I made 33K a month. And in autumn, it was like a crisis in Russia. It's not began because it was like, so sorry for my explanation, but it started the critical phase of it, and everything like online businesses got fucked because of loss, because of no credits, because psychology of people changed. They stopped to spend money, they started to save, and all this bullshit. And the things that was working in my market and all of this time stopped working. Me and my friends started to trying to find like some ways to make money in a US market. My friend is a beat maker, he's producer, and he had a big audience, and we started to sell digital products for them. But it wasn't my business, and I just couldn't build like a system which would give me at least 15K a month. So yes, I didn't have a lot of money. In January of 2026, I made like around 2K. So I was in need to find something new. And all of my friends was just grinding like in the US market. They tried to find some ways out of this shit we got together. And I understood that in the Russian market, everybody feel the same problem, that it's hard to make money online there. I will not give you information in details why, because this is really not about this, and this is fucking so much hard for me. I don't know all of words I need to know, maybe in next videos. So I was thinking like how I can build the new audience on YouTube and give like people money from the US market. So I started doing YouTube videos, about US market and how to make money on US market, because I've made some money on US market already, and it gave me more than 30,000 bucks in just next 3 months. Yes, it's really simple, I know, but nobody saw that decision before I started doing it, and I started to have some local fame on YouTube in my niche. I grew up my audience on YouTube to 2,500 followers, my Telegram channel to 2,400 followers. So, and I made money. I just refused to grind like I was grinded before. I didn't grind so much. I just was making videos, selling my products, writing posts, copywriting, but it didn't take too much energy from me, and I still had time to for myself and for education, not in university, just education, like about my niche, so I had a lot of time, free time, but I still found the decision that changed everything because of my flexibility. Because softness, you can think about it as a weakness, but it's not a weakness, you just label it as a weakness. I can't stand like the months of 100% work day every day. I had periods like this, and I was grinding like hell, and I survived for 2 years in working like this. But it's not my best part, it's my weak part, but I grew it to that level where I can use it and make money and build something. But it's not my best part. But very funny fact that my weakest parts was my strongest parts. So stop to label your weak parts as a weak parts and try to understand how you can use it, and you already do it in your life. You already manifested in your life, but you don't use 100% of this energy and this power in your life. You use it like for 5% because you label it as weakness and you refuse to do this and to use it. So stop being, stop being correct and generally accepted. Yes. And just be yourself. See you in my Discord channel in the comments. Link is in the comments.